The email pinged on my laptop at exactly 3:17 a.m. I know the time because I was wide awake, staring at the ceiling, my mind racing. It was from my home security system, a simple motion alert. I almost ignored it. Probably just a stray cat, right? But something, a nagging little voice, made me reach for my phone. The notification read, "Motion detected at the front door." I tapped it open, expecting to see a blurry image of a raccoon trying to get into the trash again. What I saw instead made my blood run cold. The grainy, black and white footage showed the front door swinging open. And then, a figure stepped out. A figure that looked exactly like me. Same messy bun, same oversized hoodie I was wearing right at that moment. Same worn-out slippers. It was me. I watched myself, or this copy of me walk down the porch steps, glance back at the camera with a chillingly blank expression, and then disappear into the darkness of the street. My heart was hammering against my ribs. This was impossible. I was in bed. I hadn't moved. I pinched my arm, hard. The sting was real. I was awake. I scrambled out of bed, my legs trembling, and crept to the front door. The deadbolt was still locked from the inside. The chain was still on. I peered through the peephole, nothing but the empty, silent street under the orange glow of the streetlights. I backed away from the door, my mind a frantic scramble of confusion and terror. Was I losing my mind? Was this some kind of elaborate, terrifying prank? I replayed the footage over and over. Each time, the same impossible scene unfolded. The figure was undeniably me. The timestamp was just minutes ago. But I was here. I was inside. My first thought was to call the police. But what would I even say? Hi! My security camera saw me leave my house, but I'm still here. They'd think I was crazy. A prank caller. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely hold my phone. I decided to check the other cameras. The one in the living room showed nothing. The one in the kitchen, also empty. Just the silent, still house. Then I had an idea. The security system had a two-way talk feature. Maybe if I saw it again, I could talk to it. Ask it what it was, what it wanted. It was a crazy idea, born of sheer panic, but it was the only thing I could think of. I sat on the sofa, clutching my phone, my eyes glued to the live feed of the front door camera. The minutes ticked by like hours. The silence of the house was deafening. Just after 4 a.m., it happened again. The front door on the screen began to open. Not from the inside, but from the outside. It swung inward, even though I absolutely knew it was locked. And then, the figure stepped inside. My figure. It stood there in the entryway, its back to the camera. It looked just as it had when it left, hoodie up, obscuring its face. My breath caught in my throat. My thumb hovered over the microphone icon on my phone screen. Primera adetu no, taking a shaky breath. I pressed it. Who are you? My voice came out as a raspy whisper through the camera's tiny speaker. The figure on the screen froze for a long, agonizing moment. It didn't move. Then, slowly, it began to turn. It turned not like a person, but like something disjointed. Something not quite right. The head turned first, at an unnatural angle, the hoodie still hiding the face. It faced the camera directly. My heart stopped. I was staring at my own back, but his head was facing forward. It was impossible. My mind refused to process what I was seeing. And then, through the phone's speaker, a voice crackled back at me. It was a distorted, electronic version of my own voice, but it was layered, like two people speaking at once. And it said one single, terrifying word. Us. I screamed, and threw my phone across the room. It clattered against the wall and the screen went dark. I didn't care. I scrambled backward on the sofa, pressing myself into the cushions, my eyes locked on the real entryway just a few feet away. I could hear something. A soft, shuffling sound. The sound of slippers on the hardwood floor. It was getting closer. I didn't wait to see what would happen next. I bolted. I ran to the back door in the kitchen, fumbled with the lock, and burst out into the cold night air. I didn't look back. I just ran. I ran until my lungs burned and my legs felt like they were going to give out. I didn't know where I was going, only that I had to get away from my house, away from whatever was inside. Primera and ed up ATA 24-hour diner a few miles away, huddled in a booth, shivering, though not from the cold. I haven't been back to my house since. The police went. Of course, they found the house empty. The front door was locked, just as I'd left it. They reviewed the security footage. They told me it was a glitch, a corrupted file that superimposed an old recording over a new one. A digital ghost. But I know what I saw, and I know what I heard. That thing, that copy of me, it wasn't a glitch. It was real. And sometimes, when I'm alone, late at night, I'll get a motion alert from my security app. I never open them. I'm too afraid to. Because I have a terrible feeling that one day, I'll open it to see that figure stepping out of my front door again. And I'm terrified that this time, it won't be coming back alone. Thank you so much for watching. If a story like this has ever happened to you, or if you have any theories about what this could have been, please share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this story and want to hear more like it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe out there, and always check your locks.